What is going on, guys? DBG here, and lads, I'm just gonna say this card art is growing on me. The reward card art really is growing on me. Like this time yesterday, I was just like, you know what? I hated the way that this pack looked. I still am not a fan of the... And I just got rid of the music. Let me throw that back on. I'm still not a fan of the, like, FIFA-esque background-ish thingy that they have. The theme. Because it kind of looks like... for me, it just kind of looks like this. It kind of just looks like the PES eFootball background. Like, the color scheme just reminds me of this, and I really didn't like this. It just reminds me of the PES eFootball blue and yellow background. I just didn't like it. But what I'm going to say is that what we've seen so far, there's actually an awful lot to be optimistic about when it comes to card art. And anyone who says, oh, card art doesn't matter, it genuinely does. It genuinely does. Like, there's a reason why, if you guys were looking at last year's card art, there's a reason why, for example, where's Splash Zone? There's a reason why we were so hyped for Splash Zone, because the card art looked cool. There's a reason why, for the hero cards, we had Pink Panther Luka Doncic. There's a reason why people paid way more for this Luka than this Luka. People paid way more for the pink guy's Luka, because the card looked cooler. Card art really does matter, lads. It really does matter. As much as people don't like to say it, people don't like to admit it, it really does matter. But this card art, I think, looks really good. This rewards card art. Especially because of this guy named 2K Customs on Twitter. And he made a bunch of these, like, they're crazy. Like, this guy's custom card arts look really nice. Like, these right here. Jokic. We got Kyrie, Ray Allen. Like, this is going to be the reward card art. Like, last year's was nowhere near as good. Like, I don't mind this card art. I really don't. I thought this was okay. But, this looks way better. And then we have to, when we're looking at the reward card art, I'm trying to think of what the worst reward card. I didn't even mind 2K19s. I thought 20s is probably the worst. 20s is probably the worst card art. I know Glenn Rice had a pink diamond. That's the first one that came into my head. Or even these, like, I will have to admit, like, these look so much better than these. Like, this reward card art in 20 was bad. But the one huge thing is that we've already seen this card art as well, where you see the gems in the corner. This was on the free agents as well as the pre-order cards. Initially, we thought, okay, maybe there wasn't going to be position locks, but Melo essentially confirms position locks are back, which we all kind of knew, to be completely honest. We all knew it was going to happen. But, yeah, so position locks are coming back. But what I've noticed here is that it appears that 2K22 is going to have a complete blank canvas for cards. And I kind of touched on it the last time, and I didn't think it was going to be this much. What I really liked was that I thought, you know what, the gems are going to be in the corners, and then after that, the names are going to be on the bottom, but it's not like 2K21. And I know Unbeatable Jacob brought this up in a video earlier as well, that they had to have something on the bottom of every card. Outside of the hero cards, like if you look at all players, they all had to have something at the bottom. That's Invincible. Let's just go to page 5. They all had these two lines and the team logo and then the gems in the top corner. Whereas in this one here, you can see the gem in the bottom in the middle, the names going sideways, the big logo, and then in these ones right here, the names are going across, the gem logo in the corner, and the team. So it genuinely seems like now 2K are going to be giving a completely new card art for every single promo. Like, it's not just going to be, you're not going to see the same 99 in the corner. You're not going to see the same name there with just different backgrounds. It's literally a blank canvas. Like, some of these ones, like, for me, I thought that the gem thing sometimes looked a little bit off-putting depending on what they were doing with their cards. Like, some of the times last year, like, again, Splash Zone was an example. I like Splash Zone, but, like, I didn't even remember what tiers some of the Splash Zone cards were last year, because, like, there was so little gap that it was hard to even tell. Like, it's hard to even tell the difference between the overalls unless you're looking at the overalls. And then the 99s blended into this color here, so it was like hard to tell. I even forgot what some of these tiers were. And because so much of these card arts last year they were really cool, but it was due to like the logo and a lot of that for these ones here. What would have been a lot cooler was if, for example, you could have put a big 99 here. You could have put a big 99 overall right here. Like, that would have been really cool. Rather than keeping it up in that corner, because they had the surfboard there, they could have put the big overall there and kind of changed a few things to make the tier look different, which is what 2K can do this year, because it's a complete blank canvas. 2K seems to be able to do whatever they want, and that is insane, because like, there's some of the card arts that I'm not a fan of. I'm gonna say this, I'm not gonna be a fan of every bit of card art. I'm not gonna be a fan, and that's the thing when it comes to like art, that not everyone's gonna love it. Like, again, some people love this blue and yellow, I hate it. Like, but the question is, like, and a lot of people hated this card art. I think this card art is unbelievably nice. I love this card art here. Whereas a lot of people hated that. And I'm growing on this one, mainly because I've seen just a bunch of these customs. Like, some of these guys just look, like that Zion at Dark Matter looks so good. Man, it just, and then when you say, oh, maybe the red for Ruby, the green for Emerald on some of these could be nice. And then I don't even mind the ones with these gems. But yeah, so I honestly think leaving the 2K art team at it, because they've done an unbelievable job. We're going to be getting some crazy looking cards. I just hope that they bring team select, or the lineup screen back into next gen. I hope they bring the lineup screen back into next gen, because you got to be able to at least show off your cards. Like, they don't need to bring it into triple threat, but like even in FIFA where it's there for like 3 seconds, the lineup screen. I think the lineup screen is important. Even though the loading times are faster, I do think that the lineup screen is quite an important thing to have if you are like for the game, in my opinion. That, well, and again, it's just my opinion. If you agree, you agree. If you don't, you don't. But yeah, the fact that even like these ones here, people are like, oh, I don't like the way that all the card art is going to have the names on the side. And the thing is, that's not going to happen. The names on the side is only happening for rewards. And then you've still got, for the pre-order cards, you still got these. I reckon you're going to see the gem in the corner and these names for like the 2K regular ones. Like, if you guys are looking at 2KDB here, which again is the main site for custom cards. Like, I still think trying to get who has their current cards up. Sort by weekly top cards. Any current series cards? Because there was one for Luka Doncic previously. This reward card art would have looked really cool as well. But then there's like things like this from yesterday, from 2 Federal League A. I'm not sure, but TFL. He made the custom card art for me. Like, that one looks insane with LeBron with the names on the side. But other ones, like, I like this. I personally like this one. For this specific card out here, it looks actually better like that. So again, complete blank canvas. 2K can do whatever the hell they want. There's no set theme. Like, again, from last year, there was 99 here. The names all had to be in the bottom, and they all had their logos. If you look at NBA 2K20, every single card in the game had, unless it was 99 Galaxy Opal, it had like their border on the side, NBA 2K19 was the same. It had the borders on the side of their cards with the gem. It had the borders on the side of their cards and the gem on the top left for 2K19. Whereas this year, complete blank canvas. So we're going to be seeing some crazy card. Like, the reward card art is some of like the most tame we ever see in the year. The early card art is some of the most tame. Man, it's going to be nuts. I can only imagine what 2K are going to end up putting out over the next year. So yeah, that's something that I'm kind of looking forward to. I still think the blue and yellow color scheme for season 1 does not look good at all. But again, art is subjective, each to their own. But the thing is that 2K have the ability to now, with their blank canvas concept that every card is going to be individual, we're going to be seeing some crazy stuff next year, more than likely. And for that reason, man, I'm looking forward to seeing some of the card art, because you better believe, like, again, this is the reason why I was so excited for the hero set, was because I really love the card art. Card art matters to me. I use MyTEAM. I play MyTEAM to basically as a card collecting mode. That's how I find enjoyment in it. I know a lot of people are the same. And I think that, man, people just like to collect the cards and like to look at the cards. They look insane. So anyway, that's the video. Thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.